Right, so first thing we'll look at is setup, and as we said, just mainly sort of tidying things up, I guess. If you just look at those two there, that right-hand one, you look taller. The club looks more neutral. The ball position's in a better spot.
Still could do, we're going to a bit further forward.
I think at the moment I wouldn't go too much further forward, because at the moment where you're having it there, because you've got it kind of here, which is okay. Yes, it could go a smidgen forward, but because you've been used to having it kind of here, not quite that far back, but you can still say that. So if you've been used to having it back there, it already feels a little bit weird on that yellow line. If we moved it further away from that red line, it will just start feeling so unnatural. You're probably making some sort of real lunge at the golf ball to try and hit it. And I think in time it can eke forward slightly if we needed to, but there's, for me, there's kind of a window from where the ball can be played, kind of in between. I can zoom in a bit, smaller lines. You can sort of anywhere between kind of a different colour, anywhere between kind of there and there. Go away. Would be okay. Okay, it doesn't have to be on this one specific spot to be perfect. It has got a little bit of leeway either way, as long as you haven't gone back of centre, where you can see certainly gone there. The shaft angle there is so steep, and again you're then leaning on the golf ball. Your head looks further down, so you just look very rounded and very sort of hunched there, and not able to move as efficiently. Okay, and then when you saw the golf club here now, you were forced to kind of move off the ball a lot there. Okay, and if you then started shifting your weight correctly, this is good. If the ball position was now in the right spot, okay, the ball position was in the right spot here, okay, there, you're in a great position there, you're moving nicely, going from there, that's lovely. But then, the ball's a bit further back, whoop, and you've got to start moving your head back a little. If you did enough, you got away with it, but very often you didn't do enough and just put it very thin or very low, and just a knuckleball, and generally out to the right there. So if we can get that sensation, you're behind the ball there with your top half, you can turn behind the golf ball now, and just sort of sway it all, nice little rotation there, good fuller, freer turn now, as you come back to the golf ball, good strike, again, the ball there, you can just about see the blur of the ball that's been struck, and if you look where your head and your hands are, well, I like to sort of say bookend the golf ball, and the ball would pretty much be in the middle there. So great impact position, good movement. As you swing through, your arms can then freely swing through. Now they'll start tucking up a little bit because you're kind of used to that. Okay, that won't change as quickly as setup, because instinctively you're going to do it with your arms. But once you start thinking, actually I can start doing this a bit more with my arms, on this left hand one you couldn't do it. There was no feasible way you could extend your arms to tie, because if you did, because of the setup, that ball would go over here somewhere. And you wouldn't let yourself keep playing golf, just constantly hitting the ball to the right, to the right, to the right. You would actually, it's just stupid. I've got to do something. The problem is most people try and change things in the swing when often the setup's causing the problem, and two wrongs make a right. And when it does make a right, you're like, this is great, happy days. You might have a few pars in a row and you start playing nice for 6-7 holes. And it doesn't quite click. It's like, where the play on the game gone? And doubles and triples starting shooting, and you're all over the place. Okay, so if we can get yourself from a setup perspective, head's behind the ball, your head's going to be behind the ball as you're hitting it. Like anything you're going to do in sport with a ball, whether it's kicking a ball off the ground, throwing a football from in here, hitting a tennis ball, a cricket ball, whatever you're going to be doing, you're going to be making contact with that object or releasing that object to the lead side of you. Any time you're trying to hit something with it over this side, you're going to throw is very kind of like awkward and manipulated, and just it's never going to really work that way, is it? Okay, so get yourself in a better position, okay, and then we can swing the club, and then we can utilise the angle of that club or the loft on that golf club, okay, fully, and that launch angle now can start. That launch angle now can start going up a little bit more. If the launch angle is too low, it just falls at the sky. So you'll kind of hit your wedge a little bit further than you normally would expect based on your swing speed. 8 and 9 arm will kind of sort of be in the middle, so and then sort of 7, 6 arm is not going to go any further, actually lose distance. So now you're sort of, everything's kind of bunching together in about 5-10 yards of each other, not really giving you any benefit.
At the moment, that's what's happening now on the course.
So you might just keep hitting your wedge all the time, rather than actually getting some benefit within a 7 or a 6 iron or a longer club. Because like I say, all the ball knows is the angle of the metal hitting it. It doesn't know, Mike's got a 7, so I'll go up in the air this way now. All it knows is that you've got a golf club, and when you hit the golf ball, the metal is angled in such a way, okay, you give me this much loft, but not enough club out for you to get up in the air, and it just goes shoom, and it knuckleballs up the sky, and very, very low kind of running shot. So if we can get that set up better, just allows the swing to be a bit more kind of freer and more fluid. You're not trying to compensate, and then you can start doing what your arms want to do. Make sense?
Yeah.
Good man. Okay, have a couple more, buddy.